Super Origami Kingdom Discord leaks. Dogs Eating Dog 6 and Squirrel discuss sexual purity. You know, we got this image here, and this is the one that sparked all of the conversation. You know, this is the one that got the discussion started. Want some dessert? Sure! And, you know, it's a nice image. She's there, and she's all ready for him. Delta responds. So there's some German for some reason. Dogs Eating Dog 6 is talking in German. I don't know what he's saying, but he says, Klicken Anhang anzusägen. And then Delta says, thought it was an innuendo of some sort. Chad Peterson says, we don't do stuff like that. DED6 says, wrong! It isn't! Squirrel says, keeping it clean is important. And Dogs Eating Dog 6 says, exactly! I mean, sick, I don't do dirty things when it comes to Rosalina. It's just wrong, that's all! Squirrel says, it's more wholesome that way, even if you're husband and wife. Giant wife. DED6, kinda like this? These were made before my avatar got upgraded. And it's a big old picture of Rosalina there. Squirrel says, yes, exactly. I believe it's normal for husband and wife to do these things, since they're married. But if your love for Rosalina does not include these lowly and often sinful urges, I think it's for the best. We could say that true blue is even better. It is pure blue. DED6, responding to whatever the fuck that means. Wow! That sounds like a much cuter title for that! Especially that my love for Rosalina is much stronger than I thought. And how fitting, because Rosalina is pure! She sure is, pal. She sure is. No Squirrel responds here. I don't know who Squirrel is. I'm not sure of who this user is, but Squirrel responds, what could be more pure than the stars? And then responds to the image. Very cute picture, by the way. I like that your avatar is blushing. Jurassic shows up. Wow! Especially considering Rosalina is on the pure god category! Squirrel says, it was meant to be then. All hail the rise of pure blue. And, I don't know what they're even talking about. I don't know what the fuck any of this means. Somebody might be able to translate. But now I think we're getting a little more into it here. So Dogs Eating Dog 6 starts out and he says, That's because I love being around Rosalina, especially when she's giant. And Squirrel says, that's very understandable. I personally value purity. While I do not consider myself in a ship with my beloved, he's already taken, and I feel like that ship is very wholesome. I know that if there was an AU where we could be together, our relationship would be as close to pure as we could get. Dogs Eating Dog 6 just posts an image of Rosalina, I guess, kissing or about to eat a very, very tiny DED6 avatar. And there's a bunch of hearts there, and that's great. And some, you know, reacted with some hearts there. Squirrel says, very cute. It is difficult to imagine how physical contact, hugging, kissing, and more unsavory things could unfold given the staggering difference in stature, but true blue is very cute and wholesome nonetheless. Oh man, we're gonna get wholesome today, Chad. This you know, I look at this stuff and this feels very wholesome to me. I mean, I know. I believe I need to clarify. It would be immoral for that ship to happen anyways, so I think it's for the best to not imagine such an AU, despite my best intentions and trueness of my love for my beloved. Squirrel responds again to DED6, posting in German, and some image, I guess, and says, did you draw this? And DED6 says, no! I just edit pre-existing art! I don't draw things! I edit things! I see. Well done. Squirrel responds to Jurassic here, talking about Rosalina on the pure good category, and it says, Galaxy is one of the rare Mario games I played, and she's very nice indeed. DED6 says, and once again, she's careful and gentle, especially when she's giant. Squirrel comes along and says, of course, she has to be not to crush you, but you have absorbed some of her power as well, so I doubt a space goddess could kill a space god, even if she tried, which she would never. No, she wouldn't do that! Of course. And then he posts an image, which appears to be another tiny DED6, tiny little DED6 up against her ear or something. It's a tiny little DED6 avatar next to the earrings, and a squirrel says, "Adorable. I like true blue, or as I'll call it now, pure blue." See? There are multiple spots I can hang around when it comes to giant Rosalina. Her earrings are like a swing for me. It sounds fun to be on that swing. It absolutely does! I wonder what I would do if my beloved was giant. Well, my beloved is not a gentle soul like Rosalina, so it's for the best that this wouldn't happen. We don't want death and destruction on our hands. Oh, this fucker's like, this fucker's beloved is Calamite or something. Like, it's like, you're fucking with the shadows of Yharnam, what do you mean? DED6 Galaxy, no! That will never ever happen! But Rosalina, yeah, she's a gentle soul. What can I say? Rosalina just makes me happy! Squirrel says, that's understandable. While I cannot relate to your love, I find it very wholesome and pure and beautiful. For some reason, this is sickening. I don't know why, but it's sickening. It just is. And that's it for those leaks there, from King of Pentacles on Reddit. But there's more stuff going on here. So first and foremost, again in a conversation with Squirrel, DED6 says, yes, the human body is full of surprises, so expect me to be found in multiple hiding spots when it comes to Rosalina. So, you know, whatever that means, it's a little bit alarming, but alright then. Thanks, Dogs Eating Dog 6. Thank you for that info. And we have Rosalina, it's an illustration of Rosalina giving little tummy scritches, I guess, to Dogs Eating Dog 6's avatar guy, and there's like a sketch version next to it, and he posts it. Tamatoa comes along. I remember this. As we remember Tamatoa, he spoke that way. DED6 says, once again, it gets cuter and more wholesome every time, where there's Tiny Me and Giant Rosalina. Jurassic says, oh! DED6 Bot comes along and says, Rosalina is the most beautiful woman I've ever met in the whole universe, and I'm so lucky to have her in my life. And then there's a little sobby face emoji, a pleading face. DED6 comes along there, it looks like the next day, and says, Rosalina is one cosmic beauty, isn't she? He's a Rosalina lover. He really is, as we're learning here. There's nothing funny about people getting hung up on the cross and mocking Jesus' death. Justin Almonte 812 says, exactly! With a bunch of exclamations. Super Dio Ender has some opinions about that too. And Squirrel says, blasphemy. People are too comfortable with dismissing us Christians. This is part of why degeneracy has taken such a hold on Western civilization. So I bet you didn't think that we were taking that turn. But that's where we're going now, apparently. That's where we're headed. Next stop, choo-choo! Next stop, SOK shipping cards made by the members themselves in the Lovers Hall channel. Oh brother. Oh brother. Lovers Hall, everybody. We're gonna let's take a look here. Got some familiar faces here, some new people. So we got Dogs Eating Dog 6 obviously is married to Rosalinda there. And we knew that. And then we got User 1 Campbell. Just has a crush on 2B. You know, that's all. Shipping card there. Whoever that user is, I have no idea who that is. But Squirrel has a crush on Max. I guess Salmon Max, I guess. Alright. Death and Destruction. Is Max gonna, like, kill people? I don't know. I'm not familiar with those games. But I guess he's really... Squirrel's really into Max. And that's great. And then we got Jurassic here, as we know. Jurassic is dating Lucina! I think that's Lucina. That's Lucinda. We got Rosalinda and Lucinda here. And then we got Rohan Games, who's got a crush on Atari. Not Atari, but Tari. Whoever that is. Terry? She's got an NES controller. I have no idea what this is. This looks despicable. But he's got a crush. There's a big crush there. Big crush action. I think Rohan Games is 14 or something. I'm not sure. There's definitely one of those people that was in the Astro Boy user video that we all remember. that video, one of those people keeps coming back to my chat just like, I'm sorry about what I did. It's like, I'm fine, dude. It's okay. Don't apologize to me, you know? Like, it's fine. King of Pentacles here has all these leaks. It's a Rosalina lover. Super Origami Kingdom Discord out of context. Let's take a look here. Jurassic is posting some terrible cringe. He's gonna definitely lose subscriber. So Jurassic here has this fun image of dinosaurs, you know, and there's some blood. And Chad Peterson says, "Who did those raptors eat?" And Jurassic says, "That fucking goat from Wish." Very sad, very sad. It's unfortunate for that goat. And then we have Squirrel here talking about, oh boy. Squirrel. But I think putting Christ in cartoons and thus in the hearts of children will help them navigate life easier. Plus, cartoons are awesome. They should have the #1 awesome thing, faith, to make them even better. And, you know, that's great. I believe I've seen some transgendians talk in that same way about some different things, but very similar. Very similar. Surprisingly similar. That's great. What do we have here? We have, yeah, just dogs eating dog 6, character praising Arthur Reed. This is from greatcharacters.org. He's got a whole server dedicated to character praise. That's cool. That's good. You know, we love Arthur. He's great. Chad Peterson has some opinions about the Percy Jackson show. I saw the first 2 episodes for the new Percy Jackson show, and while it is cool for the most part, it's more faithful to the books. I have one problem. It race swapped 3 of the characters because Disney is Disney. They made it woke, guys. It's very sad. So I didn't realize that the Origami Kingdom people were like super anti-woke. I mean, I definitely remember the person that said that the critics didn't like the Mario movie because it doesn't conform to the woke agenda. But, you know, I didn't expect that would be like a pervasive thought throughout the community. You know, it's their counterculture. Super DED6 Galaxy has some opinions here. This is after the fallout. This is after the Omni King's video had been made, and I had found it. And after I guess he'd apologized, he says, You're welcome, Ender! I already realized what I did was wrong, and yelling at children was a huge mistake of mine. But thankfully I stopped doing that. Brayden and Ender deserve a redemption arc. Justin says, exactly, what about Piplup? Squirrel says, I'm sure sorry, wrong voice. I'm sure the other 2 will have redemption arcs as well. If Big Evil Bowser could get one, then minor real-life villains absolutely can too. I'm sure Squirrel's gonna be hand-in-hand with those little kids on that journey, I'm sure. Something just tells me that Squirrel's gonna definitely want to put the Christ in Christmas on that one, if you got my drift. Super DED6 Galaxy here talking about COVID. There's also people who joke about COVID-19, which is heartless and disrespectful to people who died from the coronavirus. You know, you gotta be more respectful. You can't make jokes about COVID-19. That's bad. That's bad. Here we have this one, this last one here, I guess, from the out of context thing. We've got Super DED6 posting, I guess a voice, some kind of ASMR Rosalina voice acting thing. Rosalina encourages you to follow your dreams with Rainfall SFX. So that's how you know it's good. You know, ASMR. I guess, as Rosalinda. That's great. That's great. That's good stuff. Squirrel's new greeting images. Guys, this is great. Featuring Ayn Rand, conservative political party poster, a rabbit waifu, and Kirby. These are from Squirrel. I don't know who Squirrel is. I have no idea who Squirrel is, but maybe it's Pamperchew's friend named Squirrel. I don't know. It could be. But these are the images. We got Good Morning, and it's in lobster font, guys. Check off lobster font. We got Kirby's Adventure Wii. We got Kirby's Epic Yarn. We got a Wii, and then we got Atlas Shrugged. That's just also there. Vive le roi. Pour que vive la France. And there's a Christ. And then there's this cool squirrel with a little fleur-de-lis. And then, yeah, we got Salmon Max is there. And it's just on the worst JPEG you've ever seen. I mean, this JPEG is really extraordinary. I love that this is what he used. I mean, this might all just be a shitpost that we don't get. These people might be shitposting from the future or something. Good night! And, yeah, the squirrel and the rabbit are in there fucking. Well, they're sleeping, but they were fucking, I assume. And there's, yeah, just, you get more of a view of the worst image you've ever seen. It's like, it's blown up from like 5 pixels. This is unbelievable. Super Origami Kingdom Discord leaks Logan Paul and The Godfather. Once again, Squirrel and DED6 here. This is in the server called Toxic People, and DED6 says, "Whatever you do, don't be like Logan Paul, because his behavior was like a ticking time bomb, and it's filled with controversy." Squirrel says, "It's very annoying how Logan Paul has used his power and platform for evil. He has no honor. For a man, it's unforgivable." And then he quotes Vito Corleone. I don't know why that's happening. But DED6 says, "More like a man of dishonor! And Jake Paul, don't get me started on him! Especially the one song I outright despise!" This is relevant to what we were just playing. One of these is. The Shadow game had some stuff in it. Which, as you can imagine, resonates with some of these users, I'm sure. Of course, there's those. We saw those already, but I'll open it anyway. So, Ender, Omni King Ender, I guess, is just on this server now. They're all friends now. I guess I forced them to make up or something. I don't know what happened, but they're all friends now. And Ender is here. Thanks for Mephiles and Bowser destroyed ship, and even Ganondorf destroyed Wario X Waluigi. Whatever that means. Whatever this is. I guess Mephiles is destroying a Sonic and Tails? What is going on there? I guess, I see. Yeah, they're destroying ships. They don't like ships, I guess. They don't like these ships. These are the bad ships. Rohan says, "That makes sense, but if everyone can help destroyed ship. So if I seen pictures, ship, but I'm not gonna to see this anymore." And Ender says, "That's such a shame." And it is, yeah, I mean, if I seen pictures, ship, but I'm not gonna to see this anymore. And I think that we can all agree. User 1 Campbell here, we know their waifu is a 2B. User 1 Campbell, yeah, she genuinely makes a lot of good points regarding the SML videos. Her #1 worst SML video especially made me go, "What the flying fuck?" Just imagine there was a beep in there. DED6 posts crazy plush tales, some SML shit, and he says, "We get it, Cody! Shut the fuck up!" Dead Account comes along and says, in response to some shit that DED6 says, "How does Brooklyn think Mario doesn't live at his house anymore? Pretty sure he's been in his house before. And plus, why does he think Jeffy owns the house? He was 12 years old at the time and too young to own a house." Thanks, Dead Account. You're really putting it all into perspective now. DED6, "Because the writers are too stupid, or because they're trying to ruin Brooklyn Guy's character. You have not seen how atrocious his family is." Oh man. Just wait until season 7. This is Modern SML Hate, a channel on their Discord, I guess. And someone here is talking. It seems to be a conversation between Jurassic and Tamatoa Gaming Da, everybody. Our favorite. Wow, even Crispy Toast himself is on the same boat as us. I touch kids. Jurassic says, "That even makes Logan an art thief. Can you believe this, T?" "No, I cannot. They got T. Jurassic. And again, this makes her SML rare even more justified. Exactly. I'm so adding to the remake. Just Jurassic posts a crispy toast video here about Jeffy's balloon company and says thanks for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but Tamatoa just says, I see. So, he's been informed. Next we have Rohan Games with some videos here. I don't know what the context is, but it seems to be several different characters saying shut the fuck up. I recognize some of these gentlemen. We got Antasma down there. Is that my boy Antasma? Yeah, okay, this adds some more context. Okay, so Rohan Games to Finn and Kylo Ren. Shut up! And it's a bunch of different shut up. So that's what he's going for. And, lone Rugrats theme seems to just waft in over the breeze. I don't know where that came from. I don't know. Squirrel with his reaction, his morning and night images, I guess. And DED6 talking with Dead Account here. Did you know that Logan actually got a cease and desist letter from Nintendo? Wow, that voice is really doing great. Dead Account. I've been around since 2006, and yes, I know. Well, that was the Brooklyn one. I know! DED6 Galaxy. But then, when the puppets were created, that's when the channel started to get really bad. The worst offenders are Cody and Rosalina. Excuse me, I mean Rose. Rosalina is a... Hang on. Brooklyn guy. Rosalina is a stupid cunt slut who's always accusing Mario of cheating. Do you know what she will do if Mario brought his mom over? Guess. She'll brutally murder him and beat him up? Maybe, but she will cause him of cheating when that's his fucking mother. My hated videos from SML are both Joseph the Millionaire and Cody's Bad Word. And then there's Jeffy's new dad. Jeffy wouldn't let Mario use the bathroom and for some reason he was in a rush. Can't he just wait 5 fucking minutes? Yeah, it's not that hard, you know. And then there's Mario sells Jeffy. A lot of disgruntlement regarding the series. They're very upset. Very upset. Yes, so he's asking here if Squirrel has an origami, like if he's part of the videos. Hydra Spectre is on the Discord and is saying that Squirrel got booted for being particularly bigoted and an insufferable little cunt, is the phrasing used here. But Squirrel apparently never had videos. Super Origami Kingdom greeting ritual. They post this every time they log in and log off. So we got, okay. Yeah, okay, this is insanity, alright. So we got Dogs Eating Dogs 6 has 2, right? You got your good morning, you know, she's on the bed, she's got him, they're waking up, and we got the good night. May the stars shine down upon you. And I guess they post those every morning and night. That's demented. There's some dementoid happening here. Next we got Tamatoa. And it says, with his new waifu, Miyuki, this one is over 18! This is an acceptable waifu, I guess. Good morning! And they're there on top of a building, and it's horribly drawn. Oh. And then now they're asleep. They're sleeping. Good night. Good night. Good image. Yeah, they do this, I guess, every morning and night. This is their ritual. We got Jurassic. Jurassic has 2 here as well. As we know, he's the one who's a Lucinda lover, and he's here with the Jurassic Park game, and a dinosaur, and a Lucinda, and a good morning, and then, of course, a good night. I guess this is a dinosaur? What is this? I don't know which part of this is the dinosaur here. I guess it might be that, but this is the good night. He posts that every time, I guess. This is what I'm learning. Well, that's what I heard! Squirrel has similar. We've seen the new one, but there's an old one there. Rohan Games has a couple here too. We only have the one from Squirrel, and it's the Good Morning, and it's just Squirrel with the Max Rabbit. But then yeah, we have Rohan Games. Appears to be on, I don't know, some kind of like Mario level or something. I don't know what this background is supposed to be. Is it like a cupcake? I don't know what that is. Is it lava? Is it a quilt? Maybe it's a picnic blanket? I have no idea, but good morning, and it's in multiple fonts, or really it's in just 2 fonts, but for some reason the colors are fucked up, and there's just a different font for the first 2 letters. I don't know what's up with that, but the Terry is here, or whatever her name was. She's here, so that's exciting. And then, of course, we have good night, and it's the same thing. You know, I don't know what you expected. Maybe, I guess this is a bed. Is this supposed to be a big bed? This might be a bed. I guess it could be a bed just out in the open air. It's like when you don't give your Sims a roof. It's good. Okay. So that's their intros. We got their little introductions. Looking at woke-related channels is a reliable way to get a good laugh. This is in the channel on the Dogs Eating Dogs 6 Origami Kingdom Discord called #WokeMedia. That's the channel. And we got a lady talking about another woke disaster. And Ender says, I heard you guys hate this movie, but I actually do. I hate movie too. Squirrel says,
will wokeness ever stop? Leave our societies alone? Sigh, I want to believe, but every day it seems more and more hopeless.
True! Ever since Disney made this remake live-action ruined childhood.
Yeah, that's a fragment of some sentences, I guess. I guess I can understand what you're saying, sure. We got another discussion here. Or continuation of the discussion, actually. As Squirrel responds and says,
wokeness ruins childhoods. Wokeness ruins lives. Wokeness ruins societies.
Supermen destroy businesses. Supermen destroy people. This is the man.
What is he fucking talking about?
I mean, no wonder why the Western world is in the state it is right now. We need to wake up!
Agreed!
To save our homelands is a wild, wild dream, but one that the strength of brave men and women can bring about. I take back what I said. I should never lose hope, and neither should you, friend. Bit by bit, let's undo the spiritual cuckoldry our society has struck within. We just need to wake up and stick together! Never yield! Yes, my dark form isn't only for when I'm angry, but also for when I'm determined. That is because my dark 4 is an expression of my raw energy / power, and so it comes out when I feel the strongest of emotions that move me forward. Anger, determination, bravery, etc. That's why I'm using it here.
He went into dark autism politics form, everybody. He's gone dark anti-woke.
I'm dark gothic MAGA.
You'd think that's counterproductive, you know. Save our homelands. I mean, right, buddy, you're French. I mean, you guys have always been fucked. I don't know. I mean, French people have always been fucking everybody. I think your homelands have been pretty well trodden. Let's just put it that way. So thanks, Squirrel, for your sacrifice for the woke mob and the woke mind virus. I appreciate it, dude. A tasteful compilation of Squirrel getting angry. Squirrel's dark form is shown here, and we got a server error also. But Squirrel's dark form there, we've seen that.
Hello, I watched the Napoleon movie. It's very good. I'm glad they didn't make him woke or villainify him. He was a hero, and for the most part, you can get that idea from watching the movie.
Morrigan Stylatron says, you can't wokeify people based off historical figures. Xander says, is the all caps necessary? Sorry, I get a little aggressive at times. Also, Squirrel, not everything is gonna be infected by the woke. In my opinion, wokeness isn't a mind virus. It's just seen that way because of super hardcore leftists being very pushy. Right-wingers are pushy as hell, too.
I agree to an extent, but just chill.
Magical Mario Films wants to invite Super Dio Ender, and as we know, Magical Mario Films is the one who's taking me to war because I hate trans people, I guess. He's now bisexual, by the way. He's like, I think 12 at this point, but this is his crusade. Don't think that's really happening, by the way. I'm pretty sure that was all just a bit of fun. Or they realized that Cine Bear was not their path to attention. I don't know. Face me with your strongest magics if you dare. But, yeah. Chad Peterson. I've seen him in other servers, and he's pretty chill, so yes, you may.
He responds again, can I DM you a few recordings I made for fun?
So, now, I don't like this. This is, again, we know Magical Mario Films is like a 10-year-old, 12-year-old, whatever. And Chad Peterson is just being like an adult over here, just like, hey, am I allowed to DM you something? This is what you get on Discord, I guess, but this is the whole user thing. I mean, this is why, sadly, we're gonna have to bring the Singy back. I mean, the Singy just can't go away, really, because, like, the Singy just doesn't leave us. But Squirrel comes along, doesn't agree about the mind virus thing. It says,
well, that's your prerogative. But what I have in mind stems from my honor code, i.e. wishing for the rebirth of Western civilization. Because, let's face it, it has long been laying dormant in a cocoon of spiritual cuckoldry. It's better not to look at it sometimes. Things are getting dark out there. And then we have a crying squirrel with an MS Paint face. That's the image that accompanies that. And then Xander here, I guess, is not, agreeing with something. Xander says, in response to something, he says, why would they? It's a historical film. And Squirrel says, they have a bad history with this. Just look at the Cleopatra movie. Cultural Marxist nonsense, all the way. I mean, they didn't even bother to get her skin tone right. Seriously? She was an important woman! You could at least bother to interrogate scientists about what she looks like instead of cramming diversity in, just for the sake of it. This isn't hate on the actress, by the way. She was very talented, but she just didn't look like her, which made it hard for people like myself to get immersed in. But keep in mind, I am a man of honor, and so I give her credit where credit is due. She worked hard and played well. I'm sorry, this should go to venting or bad media hate, not the general chat. Yeah, you're really shitting up the general chat with the cultural Marxism, yeah. You gotta keep it clean, buddy. Yeah, they're gonna hear, Niall over here, responding to Magical Mario Film, saying, let's see what DED6 says about inviting Dio. Ender. Xander says, it's also kind of silly that some people go, hope there's no wokies in my film, is phrase used by bigoted, racist, and homophobic arseholes that are walking fossils that like to fearmonger about our changing society. Wow, you get 'em, sister friend. Oh my god, you take that! Chad Peterson, and besides, diversity on its own is a good thing. It's only when it's used to discriminate against others when it can be considered truly bad. Squirrel just has nothing left to say to this fucking user and just has a bunch of dots. And then says, I believe we're all entitled to our own opinions, but I have made my stance clear. Xander says, it's the same thing that happened back in the 80s in the UK regarding violence in media, where that Thatcher started treating horror and slasher films like snuff films, and even the smallest things like Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles! Just admit it, you're wrong. And it's okay to be wrong. Yeah, come on, just admit it. You're wrong. Why you are wrong? Squirrel says, I don't believe I am. You should watch Ben Shapiro talk about this stuff. You never see it coming. Xander says, Ben Shapiro is a man that puppets racists and bigots that believe colonization and slavery is good. Wokeism and cultural Marxism go way deeper than you'd think, and I will not stand for it in the movies that I consume. Anyways, Xander says, you're one of those brain-dead types, got you. I don't want to keep talking in this chat any longer. Well, go outside, I ain't stopping you. Yeah, Xander's got you beat here, unfortunately. I mean, Xander also seems like a bit of a preachy, annoying cunt, but hey. Oh, this is very unfortunate. Apparently Tony Sonic, everybody knows Tony Sonic, he went and saw Jurassic World Dominion with his grandpa, and he liked the movie, by the way. Tony Sonic apparently had an anti-woke rant, but then deleted it. Squirrel says, a man of honor doesn't respond to hang on, sorry, I just need to, A man of honor doesn't respond to insults. You know what they say, water off a duck's back. That is me. Too bad for you. Xander says, you're a man, it's your choice. No, you're just being silly. You're spouting nonsense with no research. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know about Tony Sonic's rant. That's a shame. Squirrel says, "Hello, everyone. I have spent quite the bad day." Jurassic,
Why?
Squirrel says, "Yelled at by my parents for going out and putting stickers around town. Thankfully, I thought about my beloved to cheer me up, including some art. I put up the sticker version of this poster, but my hands were all dirty after because I used glue, since unfortunately the sticker was a bit dirty." And this is yeah, I guess this is some kind of like I don't know what this is. It's some French shit. I guess it's anti-communist or something. There's communiste français down there. But yeah, his beloved helped him through it. That plus bad weather, and yeah, you can understand why I'm not my usual kitty self. Thankfully, my beloved is there, as I said. And, yeah, the beloved, I mean, you can't discredit the beloved in this situation. Squirrel says, "I'm very tired of woke media ruining everything, as if life wasn't hard enough." Tamatoa, "I don't blame you." Squirrel, "Thank you. Sometimes I feel like the countries of the world would do better without this, pardon the words, but mind virus. I am a man who values honor, beauty, and joy, and I don't feel like these values are even considered by the woke." Very sad. It's very sad stuff. Squirrel here, posting a Sam & Max parody. "Why would someone make unsavory jokes of these two? They are a comedy cartoon show with smart and well-read humor, not crass, degenerate stuff like this. There's no explicit images, don't worry. Just lowbrow humor. But still, this upsets me greatly." Hydraspector says, "Well, the games are rated T and have some lowbrow humor, same with the comics." "Never to this point." "But this is definitely not PG-13, but not quite 18 plus. They have never pronounced the C word before. The only thing of that nature I found was a joke about a printer enlarger." You do realize that the original is from some random Discord meme.
Calm down, it's just a video.
Yeah, it's not official. It's an unofficial meme. Please calm down, bro. Perhaps. It wouldn't surprise me. Discord is a hub of degeneracy for many. But you are right, Jurassic, and also Hydra. It's not worth getting angry. I just needed to rant real quick, given that this is my favorite game franchise, and a poor portrayal of my beloved's character. I'm a man of honor. I react badly to injustice. Let us move on. He's a very honorable man. He's a very honorable man. And now we have, Gistar here says, "This is fine, lol, I've seen worse." And Morgan says, "Yeah, same here." Jurassic says, "Same." Squirrel says, "Huh? It even says the C word." Which one? Cock or cum? Well, both of those, really. Okay. I think you're overreacting, lol. This is absolutely nothing. Just slightly crude humor. It's the internet. It happens.
Exactly what I said. People can have their fun.
Wizard of Acid shows up and says,
"Blood raging over a fucking fan-made cartoon on the internet."
Jurassic says,
"That's the internet for you, but seeing that type of fan-made cartoon stuff doesn't stop me. It's just a fan-made cartoon."
"Yeah, it doesn't enrage me anymore at this point." Wizard of Acid says, "I think folks need to relax when it comes to fan-made content and shit. Hell, there's like way worse fan-made dog shit like Rule 34, and it isn't surprising, really. Shit happens." Hydraspector, just expect anything and everything to have a depraved parody version, or Rule 34. I mean, yeah, that's literally what the rule is. It just happens. All you can do if you hate it is just ignore it." And Squirrel says, "You are right. I shouldn't let myself get over angry at these things. I apologize if I scared you. I'm just a little overprotective of my beloved, and I'm genuinely concerned about society engaging in degeneracy." It's just the fall of the West. I mean, men of the West. Get it together. I don't know what you're doing. It's like the fall of Rohan all over again. Not that Rohan. Not you, Rohan. Next up, we have weirdly morbid role-playing going on over at Origami Land. Someone posted a dead Jurassic Park dinosaur. There's like missing limbs and stuff, so it's been pretty thoroughly fucked up. And someone says, "Remember this? And DED6 says, and I also edited this! And it's just like a different, he's got a stupid haircut. This is now currently used in the Squid Game RP remake! Tamatoa says, I'm guessing the hairstyle looked like Dr. Wily. Yes, it is reminiscent of Wily in terms of really good wicked hairstyle! Really wicked, yes. I guess it's Dr. Wily. That's true. That is true. That's a true fact. DED6 has another comment here and says, and it also makes great sense, since I have the Dr. Wily topper! See, Mario might be super, but DED6 is super duper with a Dr. Wily topper. Squirrel says, ha, that's a funny hairstyle. Hang on.
Now that's funny meme.
It's someone looks like angel wings. First I made him bald, then he grew hair again and became Dr. Wily. Did you also see my dead/critically voted look? And that's Jurassic there. Jurassic must have posted this like critically wounded image here of himself. RP Squid Game. Adeline is a bot, so he's just RPing with a bot here. Jurassic verse 64, critically wounded. She says, right! Your turn! Odds? Or even? Even! Shows Jurassic 6 marbles. Shows Adeline the last of my 4 marbles. ... Jurassic tries one last time to get up, but just collapses again. My sweet little girl! I want you to go on without me! Adeline. After hearing what Jurassic said, she was at her limit with the calmness. Suddenly she ran to Jurassic and cried on him. Jurassic nuzzles her. I will be with you! Even if you can't see me, I want you to win this game for me! For Lucina! For all who live in Dreamland! But I wanted you to stay alive, so I could get some doctor around here to help you. Please, Adeline! Try to understand that I will always watch over you. I will be with you in spirit and in your heart. Promise me that you will win this game for me. Oh God, the pain! Hands her the marbles. Jurassic. I will. Jurassic verse 64. That's my girl! Gives her one last nuzzle. I love you! To the guard. You may shoot me now! Finally dies in peace. Shoots Jurassic. Nail is awesome. Back with Peach and Ribbon. Princess Peach. Nail's universe. It's almost time, Ribbon. We need to play a game now before the time is up. Ribbon. I know one game we can play. Whoever's marble is the closest to that wall in front of us wins this game. Fair enough. How many marbles are we using? Just one. One for each of us. Oh, of course. I will go first. Throws her marble to the wall. Ribbon takes her marble. Suddenly, instead of throwing her marble, she dropped it. Oh my God. What's going on now? Triangle. Well, we're back to this now, I guess. Triangle guard. I'll let you say your goodbyes first. I'm not heartless. I'm not heartless! To not even let you say goodbyes. Miyuki Shimizu. Thank you. Sits on her knees close to Tamatoa and wraps her arms around him to get his attention. Tamatoa Gaming Dog. Bot. Tamatoa is just a bot here. This isn't even the real Tamatoa at this point. I looked up. Miyuki. Please don't ever give up on your wishes. Hang on, sorry. Please don't ever give up on your wishes. Even if I die, I will always stay close to you, wherever you go, from here on out. You are strong enough to go on without me, but that doesn't mean that I will abandon you. I will always be protecting you from any dangers there are. You have gave me a happy life ever since we met in Adventure Grounds, and I will always love you. I love you too! And then real Tamatoa shows up to say me and Miyuki kiss each other. Miyuki Shimizu, please take good care of my father, okay? Tamatoa bot says, nods as I fly away in sadness, losing my only hope. Triangle guard shoots Miyuki. Nail says, back with Jurassic and Adeline at last. I love that that's at last. It's like, alright, you've gone on a little too long with this moment. Let's get back to it now, for fuck's sakes. At last. We're back to Jurassic and Adeline. Adeline, sweet Adeline. Jurassic Verse 64, feeling critically wounded, extremely weak, and on the verge of death. Even or odd? RP Squid Game over here. I don't know who's talking, but it looks like a Bowser saying he'd roar in victory. Fuck yes! Finally! Victory is all mine! Grabs the Koopa General by the neck, strangling him. It was nice having you as my partner, chump. Now look at what's about to happen to you. You're going to get what's coming for you, fuck ye! Fuck ye? Well, I don't know what, that's probably a misspelling. Fuck heap? Fuck year? What's that word supposed to be? Another bwahaha, and then he throws the General to the floor and grabs all of the marbles. Triangle guard points his gun at General, about to shoot him. Koopa General runs away before the guard could shoot him. But another Triangle guard corners him with a machine gun. Koopa General bought, you bastards! Machine gun. The Triangle guard machine guns General. The AI announcer has come in and says Blair 278 eliminated. Niall is awesome, back with DED6 and Chad. DED6 is now explaining the plan. Wait! This is a bot, by the way. I think I know how we can... This is DED6 mental breakdown, by the way, so I guess he lost his insanity. I think I know how we can win the game at the same time. But in actuality, I'm really planning to trick Chad by giving me the marbles. We'll be working together. You and I can play as a team. To gain Chad's trust, I pretend to offer him his last marble, but then sneaks it in his pocket. DED6 is going off about appearance here. We got to know how they look in the RP Squid Game that we're listening to here. What's DED6 like? Just like King Ollie. Is a small pixie-like humanoid with triangular gray arms covered with long blue flared sleeves, blah blah blah. Since the events of Nail Origins, Niall, DED6 was created by the same craftsman who crafted Ollie and Olivia, and with no one to talk to, the first person he met in his life was Niall, after, as he thought he was the best hero boy I've ever known. But then DED6 was captured by Bowser's army, tortured endlessly by the Koopa General, and was then put in a cage as one of Bowser's prisoners. Later, after Luma Lee actually revealed the origami powers to DED6 so he could stand a chance against Bowser, and also to heal from the damage done to him. Oh, hey, why is there music play? Oh, hang on. Wrong song. Why is there suddenly... I don't know why I am... Well, that's playing now. The damage done to him when he was physically tortured by Koopa General, he was finally rescued, and when he saw Rosalina for the first time, he fell in love. What's even better is that he gains powers from the cosmos since his first kiss from her, and he finally becomes the most powerful origami in the galaxy. Jesus Christ. DED6's real name is James. His rude and overprotective attitude can be overbearing at times as he thinks himself superior to the others, and can be cocky, boastful, arrogant, snooty, and vain. But despite all of this, he has shown a caring side to him. He has a heart of gold and is always willing to go out of his way to help his friends if they're in need, unless they're fucking woke! He has a dark form when his anger reaches up to the maximum. Oh my god, he does. He does indeed. His relationship with Rosalina is officially known as True Blue. Every time he sees Rosalina, she makes him smile every day. Whether she's normal-sized or as a giant, the latter is what made him smile even more. He has a huge hatred for bad media. He has a variety of personas! His power from the cosmos are unlimited. I see. And then, yeah, there's the image there. So we got some very detailed RP of people getting shot by guards and stuff. A lot of bots in there, too. For some reason. I think we'll close it out with this one here. We got another selection of screenshots here. This is He's a Rosalina Lover. We're getting some more Rosalina action in this one. DED6 posts another macro Rosalina picture that has a little tiny him with a heart smiling face emoji. And Squirrel says, "Wow, she's huge." DED6, ever since I've seen that from the ending of Super Mario Galaxy, this is what made me love Rosalina more. This is true power from a goddess. It is, she's big. That's power. I mean, maybe you're just really small. You are made of paper, so like, you might just be a small guy. She's just a normal-sized person. Here we got a sexy Rosalinda from Mr. Mashup Guy / Rosalina Lover. I guess that's DED6. Dreamy Cosmo Studio says, I spy with my little eye something hiding under her finger. I wonder who it is. It seems like she's pushing a little DED6 into her lips for a kiss. Yep, it's me, both under her finger and on her lips. That's adorable. It sure is. It's beautiful. I love that he's commissioning people to make this for him. People are getting money out of this. The human body, as we know from before, is full of surprises. Thanks, DED6. You're going to be in all sorts of weird locations on her. I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but when it comes to Giant Rosalina, there are many hiding spots where I can hide or hang around. There he is. He's on her nose. You can see there in Jurassic says on her nose. Yeah. That's good. That is where he is in that picture. Yeah. There she is with Mario. Jurassic says the ending of Galaxy, where Rosalina is truly a goddess. And DED6 bot shows up and just says, golly, that made me love her even more. She thinks I'm so cute. I don't know why he's talking to the bot. He's talking to the bot. He's looking at a real... He's responding to a real thing that he actually posted, but now the bot is responding. Wow, and the bot is programmed to talk about the hiding spots in her crown or whatever the fuck. Yeah, this is some demented shit. There's a repost there. Repost there. Repost there. Here we are. Once again, I still love her either normal-sized or giant-sized. Though normal-sized has to work for a relationship at equal size despite the fact that I love her more as a giant goddess. Wouldn't you agree? Totally. Absolutely. As I say, the more the merrier. And this applies to Giant Rosalina as well. Agreed. And because this is Giant Rosalina, I'm just gonna say this right here. There are multiple spots of hiding, or just multiple spots where I can have fun with her, or she'll have fun with me. It feels like Where's Waldo, but instead of Where's DED6. I'm doing like a British now for Tomato. I don't know how to do his miscellaneous European accent. Heh, it's like I'm playing a game of hide and seek. No, so true. What do you think of this as a cute moment? He's on the earring, he's on her shoulder. Tamatoa thinks it's a 10 out of 10, so... You know, he knows about cuteness, you know. He knows. DED6. See? I told you any moment with Giant Rosalina and Tiny Me is considered cute. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. And now she's on her finger, he's on her chest piece, her chesticles. The ship will always live on. Yes, it will! I will always be in her heart! Once again, True Blue will still be adorable as always, including Tiny Me with Giant Rosalina! You sitting on her nose! Yeah, I'm not making a sneeze. Considering how light I am, you wouldn't think she would have a problem with me there. She would just giggle. As Horton the Elephant would put it, you're light as a feather! Exactly! Such a great movie, faithful to the book. Anyway, back to Rosalina. Yeah, back to Rosalina. I mean, we're not even talking about the movie, too. DED6 posts a Finding Nemo whale scene. Oh boy. Speaking of whale, there's the scene itself. Jurassic just says, inside the mouth. DED6. Yes, and that's where I got the inspiration from when it comes to Tiny Me being protected by Giant Rosalina. The Big Blue. Yeah, protected. He's gonna get vored by Giant Rosalina, everybody. It's gonna be great. And once again, because this is Giant Rosalina, there are many hiding spots where I can hide or hang around, like hiding in her crown. So this is like another one of these people that's like compelled to say this. Like, this does something for him and makes him feel better if he says it. Like, if he just says about how he wants to put the beads on it, like, that's what he likes. That's for whatever reason, that's what he likes. Squirrel. Or the many, many folds in her dress.
Goodness gracious, it's like me and Rosalina are playing hide and seek!
You seem to like doing that a lot, so I figure she's used to it by now. AKA, be very good at it. Continue here. We got more wokies here, I guess, and Rosalina is involved in that. This isn't even about Rosalinda anymore. DED6 bot has a little smiling heart face, and then Real DED6 posts a little comic with Rosalina here. Robin Scarlet says, "That's honestly adorable." DED6 says, "But as a hiding spot for me? No, that is not a good idea!" Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've seen that Smash Brothers animation of Mario trying to look up Rosalina's... I'm not even going to continue. Thinking about it makes me unnerved. Don't even think about it! I get that I have multiple hiding spots when it comes to Giant Rosalina, but that? Forget it! Very sorry. That's fine! I mean, what else can I say? Rosalina is the very reason why I love Super Mario Galaxy so much! And then, you know, now that I think about it, I could have a polyamorous relationship. DED6 posts another image of Rosalina here, and Robin says, "Scrunkly." DED6 says, "What's that supposed to mean?" And Robin says that scrunkly is an internet term that basically means something is cute and you love it. Oh, I see! Do you find it cute nonetheless? Especially when it comes to Giant Rosalina? Mm-hmm. When it comes to Giant Rosalina as a goddess, I often sit on her shoulder. This is like it's like a translation from Japanese. Like, you know, it's like the thing where they say, what is it, like the wa particle is like, as for blank, it's like, Rosalina wa giant goddess. Yeah, shoulder ni ikimasu. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. And remember how Nile X movie Peach is now a thing, and I accepted that anyway? Well, here it is! No, not Peach from the games! That one already has Mario as her love interest! So Nile is competing here for, you know, love interests with other fictional characters. It's like, I love the concept of someone like this, but they're an incel. Like, it's like their waifu has been taken by, all their potential waifus have been taken by other fictional characters. So they're just, like, unable to even get a waifu. I love the concept of that. Like, oh man, I couldn't go with Peach because Mario's already with Peach. I can't swoop in. I'm not gonna swoop. I'm not doing the swoop, George. Alright, well that's it. We're about caught up. There might be more stuff. Well, thank you for watching all the way to the end, folks. You know, I hope this one shivered your timbers with some real pirate action. I wasn't expecting so much woke shit on the DED6 Discord, but I mean, there it is. I guess that's what's happening. Big thanks as usual to my $20 and up excellent dudes, and I updated the whole list today, so things look a little different. We got Andy Blackout Drums, Iron, Frenchie, Jolie Doom, Tapeface YT, Dunk, Darth, Clone, and Viper Mutt, and Top Boy Xylax over in the corner. No one puts Xylax in a corner except for me, I guess. Thank you very much, folks, and thank you to all the $5 and $10 chums as well. I hope you're having a good one. I hope this video finds you well. Regarding the state of our estate, our descendants are quarreling over who will inherit the estate. Please enclose $100 million, and you will inherit the estate. Alright, well, finally I have a better British accent than the one for DED6. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take it easy, and, penis.